Maybe.
No.
So we're attempting to try to play
Bottle Tops.
Bottle Tops. Our infamous...
brought to you by Parker Brothers. This is the 1993 edition. This game probably no longer exists anymore just because it's...
Bottle Tops.
Bottle Tops. Oh, turn my
That's
volume down.
loud, man.
Sorry, there we go.
Brad Brooker is watching. Liz,
Yep.
I'm kicking your butt.
You're not even doing it.
How am I not doing it right?
I don't know. Let's just put them on there.
See,
We're gonna make it up our own selves.
And then see, once you start going a little crazy like this, and then I think you can come back in and you can...
We try to do this.
Oh, see, I think you might have lost right there.
No, put it right there on top. On top of mine. Two.
You probably can't use two hands.
We're completely wrong anyways.
So you can probably...
You're supposed to feed in like
You
that.
can probably slip...
How's that gonna work?
I don't know. Who brought this game anyway?
Our infamous camera guy.
Behind the scenes?
Yep.
We might need to find a new games guy.
Yeah, this one.
All right, we'll let it keep building up here. See if more and
this
more
game is
people
not-
come in. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm just gonna add some more to it, so I'm winning.
I would say you've dropped more off there than you've put on, so I'm just going to claim victory now.
That's how I feel.
This how you feel about this?
I think this is a scratch for everyone.
This table's too shaky.
I think this is a scratch.
Let's
we usually just throw these at Isaac.
let's hopefully nobody shows up with a bottle topper themed rig.
Yeah.
If they do, that'd be cool. Props to you, but that's a pretty bad game.
Or it's just we're just bad at trying to get going. That could be it too.
Pretty bad game. What does it say on the bottom?
Stack them high, stack them wide.
Yeah, that didn't work out very well at all. So
We didn't do very well.
did not work out too well at all. All right, so should we kind of get started here? We got a few people watching.
Okay.
All
Since
right.
we failed at our game.
I think the game failed. If anybody's ever played this game and done well at it, leave us a comment. Let us know, because I don't think anybody ever has.
No. So we'll start off. Hats are on the system now, all done, taken care of.
Hats are available for purchase.
Yes, they're on all three. They're on Axialracing.com, TowerHobbies.com, and HorizonHobby.com. They're on all of them, so you can get them.
Cool.
So we got the wording fixed on that. So now
This hat is not available.
it's not available now.
I got this at Field and Stream, so
Field and Stream.
it's been a great hat. Keeps the sun off my face. That's
quick
why I'm
question.
burn up because I never wear it.
Are there kids shirts available this year?
We'll cover that here shortly.
So keep that in mind. Just want to,
Yep.
Yeah, we see you.
We'll cover that one too. Yep.
Yeah, we'll get there. We got our lovely sheets we're going to go by. We like to talk about things.
All right, so let's just start. Let's just jump into this and
Do it.
and have at it. So obviously we're talking about Axialfest 2019.
I'm Brad Brooker.
Oh, Andrew Ziegler.
Okay.
This is like our fourth live this week. We've been going crazy on the lives,
kind
but
of crazy. We've taken over a lot of things.
yeah, we have.
Because we want to get the information out there,
That's
just in
right,
case.
True. That's true. The open registration, reopening of pre-registration went well, so glad all those that jumped on board and were able to take advantage of that. But we're talking about 2019 Axialfest, Donner Ski Ranch, Northern California, July 24th through the 27th. This is your first video. Welcome.
Yes,
If not,
thank you.
Welcome back. I see some familiar faces popping in here. This year's theme, if you couldn't tell, games. And not this game.
Yes.
Because this game is bad.
It's probably...
It might be fun if you've had too many cocktails and
It wasn't
still
good for
even,
us.
you know what would happen? This thing would become a projectile. It probably
Yes.
wouldn't be good. So that's not a good game. But if you want to use that as your theme, feel free. I don't know why you would, but have at it. Put the bottle in the back of your truck and paste those things all over, but good to go. But yeah, our theme is games. Anything games. Board games, card games, electronic games, video games.
Any type of games.
All kind. Oh, we got a phone going off here. That's putting some feedback in the system. Bradley and his microphones. Running down the list here, Let's see.
So we covered where, when, theme.
Yep.
Got that all covered up.
Some of the other things, if you haven't been paying attention to any of these videos or watching them, for those that are camping on site, we will have bathrooms and showers. They're flushing bathrooms and actual running showers. They're like trailer style. Pretty nice accommodations for it not being a campground. We must reiterate, this is not a campground.
Correct.
It's primitive camping. So we've had some questions come through. If I come in at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, can I check in? No, you can't.
Yeah, this is
because it's not
a normal campground. So
absolutely.
We will, Andy's actually doing the working on this part, working on a schedule. And once that schedule is done, it will give you a complete rundown of when check-in is open or registration if you have not registered at all. It gives you, we'll have a time for you actually to when to check in. So like you mentioned, this isn't a campground. Unfortunately,
there's no reservation system that's out there. It's all being done by us. So
correct, it's all being done by us, not actually Donner. So we'll have normal hours for that, and there'll be quite a few hours for it, but we'll have normal working hours for that.
That brings up another point. If you have any questions, don't reach out to Donner. They don't have much of the information. They're just the venue, the host. We're the ones putting it all on. They get a lot of phone calls about Axialfest, which is good. People want to know. Reach out to us. Hit us on Facebook, through the email axialfest@horizonhobby.com. There's all kinds of different places you can.
Just call Horizon just in general here.
Yep.
Get a hold of someone, especially customer service, to help out too. So,
absolutely.
And also, so we covered that. My favorite part, food. I love some food. There'll be food on hand.
Yes, they have a cafeteria. They'll be open for breakfast and lunch. And then around 4:30, that shuts down and their restaurant opens up.
Yeah, so there's don't worry about anything, guys and gals and kids and everything like that. There'll be food on hand. So no food trucks, not like that.
Absolutely.
Good, bad, or whatever. We will have food on hand and take care of everything. So it will be nice that there'll be a steady flow of that, which I like that because, like I said, we got to have me some food.
For sure.
So,
okay, let's see here. Should we talk about sponsors real quick?
Yeah, we can talk about
Run through that list real quick. Made some notes down here. Huge shout out to our sponsors for stepping up big this year. And the actual list is kind of still growing. We're still working with a few. We just kind of run through those. Proline on board yet again. RC 4-wheel drive, Vanquish, Tekin, Knights Customs, Gen Ace. A newbie this year, J Concepts. Zotti's Bags is back with us. They won't be attending, but they're going to provide some stuff for the raffle. Fast Eddie Bearings, Tower Hobbies, Canyon Coolers, Ultra Shoes, the official shoe of the Ultra 5K. Rigid Industries, Race Line, KMC Wheels, Kicker Audio, Mad Media, Pitbull Tires, a new one that we just got on board, Team K&K.
Thank you, Team K&K. Really appreciate you guys getting on board.
They're not going to be in attendance, but they're going to provide us with stuff for concourse prizes and some stuff for raffles.
Yes.
So if you guys don't know anything about K&K, they have some pretty cool hardware kits.
Yes, they do.
Look them up. Team K&K.
I do have them in all my stuff, so props to them.
Shameless plug over here.
Yep.
Curry Enterprises, CRC, Laser Nut, Donner Ski Ranch, and Monster Energy.
Whoop, whoop.
Some big ones there.
Yeah.
Big ones there. So it's shaping up to be pretty good. A lot of stuff coming in for the raffle. We're starting to get that list created, and there's some really cool stuff on there. So a lot to be excited about when it comes to the raffle.
We just hear Fast Eddie is bringing his lawn with him.
That's a great question. He has not told me that for sure, but I'm sure he will.
What's that?
His lawn? He doesn't like people to drive on his lawn. He's got a little piece of turf, a little AstroTurf that he sets out there, and he yells at you when you drive across it. But it's kind of it's encouraged. You know?
Yes. There's a couple questions here, real quick. Let me find them. If you prepaid for a tent spot, will you get one? Yes. If you paid for it and it's already paid,
absolutely.
That's yours. It's spoken for. You're it. So. Yeah, if you paid for it, you get it.
Yep.
So no worries there. I'm
not sure what that question's about. Is anyone having trouble editing info on Eventbrite? I guess let's cover that real quick.
What's that there?
Eventbrite. There shouldn't be having any trouble with it. I went through it again to check on some stuff. We sent out an email to all those that registered. that pre-registered because we need shirt sizes for each attendee. When you originally filled out the information on there, you had the choice of, let's say you and your spouse and 2 kids were going, you had to buy 4 tickets, whatever they were. And then you put the names of each one of those people in there, but some had the option to just duplicate the same information. Well, if you did that, other people's names aren't in there.
Yeah, and it also messes up the shirt sizes too.
Yes. So so then they're all larges.
Yes.
Or the first one's just large and the other ones don't have anything. So you can get back in there through the email, through Eventbrite, and you can edit each one of those. So put their actual name in there so we know.
And we actually did it. We actually physically tried this to make sure we didn't have issues.
Yes.
So
I went and bought a bunch of tickets and and filled them all out and re-edited them and all that stuff. So it does work. We do know it works.
We just want to make sure that, if anyone had any questions, hey, I wasn't able to do this, we wanted to be able to make sure that we could tell them, hey, you're able to do this. We physically did it.
Yep, because we want you guys to get the shirt that you want and need. So you got to go in there and make sure. Because I know, somebody puts a 2X in and they've got, one of their kids on there, then it's not going to work. Another question was, are there not kids shirts this year? If you are a youth, select a youth category, yes, there are shirts. If you select the kid category, which is 5 and under, that are the free tickets, no, there are no shirts.
So yeah. Oh, we had somebody asked about middle. What's the bottle in the middle? It's Bottle Tops. It's a game we tried to play.
It was not a good game at all.
So.
Not a good game at all. So all your people should arrive at the same time to have spaces next to each other.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's how we've mentioned when you check in at the registration tent or the check-in tent, however you want to consider it to be, come with your buddies. So when you guys go down to get your spot, you can all camp next to each other. Because there is no saving spots. That's one thing. There is no saving spots.
Let's see. Somebody asked, how soon are you guys going in to set up? Ooh. There's a big chunk of us that are going to go in about a week before, but there's some stuff going on there soon, like really soon. So, yeah, we've already got some people on the ground every once in a while up there working on some things. So, who are you two anyway? I guess this must be your first video if you don't know who we are.
I don't know who I am.
No
idea.
We're not important anyway, really. We're just 2 dudes with Axialfest shirts on. And Elio, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Yo.
What's the earliest we can roll in on Wednesday? That's a great question. We'll have that schedule out really, really soon. Hope to be by the end of the week. Registration is probably going to open on Wednesday, probably around noon-ish. There's a couple things depending there still, but we can't get into dawn or too early type of thing. So
once we have the schedule up, you'll be able to see when you guys can come in and start flooding the gates pretty much.
Absolutely.
So once we get that, it's kind of just hold tight. We'll get that here very, very shortly. Like he mentioned, he's working on that diligently. So I haven't been asking him too much questions because I don't want anything thrown at me.
Throwing anything at you? Except the fist of fury. No, I'm kidding. We've been super busy ordering all of the goodies and driver bag stuff. And
yes, that's the big thing right now. We're working on the driver bag stuff, getting everything
really
all ready, brought in.
Yeah.
So
order some really cool secret stuff that'll be going on that'll begin. And so, what's the earliest we can roll in for the 2-day pass people? The 2-day passes are good for just Friday, Saturday. So Friday morning registration, I do believe, will probably open 8 o'clock-ish. That would be when you can then come in and check in. Like I said, once that schedule's out there, I'll have it all laid out.
Yep. So be ready for that. We'll have that posted, plastered everywhere once we have it out there.
Can I buy a spectator ticket for a friend since we have ours already? You'll have to wait and do it on site.
Yeah, which is no big deal.
Yeah, we'll have registration open and it'll be on site.
Yeah.
They just don't get to take advantage of all the pre-registration stuff, which is like the driver's bag, the raffle tickets, and the sneak peek look. So
correct.
All right, next on the list.
Next thing. So we got 2 little things we've been talking about is rules and packages and everything like that for the last couple weeks, and kind of want to break everything down in small chunks because there's a lot of different classes and a lot of different rules.
And it's all posted out there.
Yes, it's posted everywhere. So
we just want to hit on some of
Yeah, this is a chance for us to kind of go into complete
Go through it.
detail with everyone. So we talked about the TTC, Concourse, and the Ultra 5K. So we talked about all those. Now we're going to the rock racing stuff. And today we're going to talk about the kids classes, the 10 and under and the 11 to 15 classes. So with the rock racing, the rules are pretty much the same between the two classes. The only thing that's different is the ages.
Yep.
So the ages. And these are also 1.9 and 2.2 combined. So they're all combined. So the biggest thing is, of course, you got to have the mandatory tech sticker. That's one thing.
Absolutely.
You got to have your tech stickers.
Absolutely.
You have to go through tech.
Yep.
To get, to be able to go on the trails, before you do anything, you have to go through tech. So with this, it's kind of open to what they can run in essence of axial vehicles. So it's the AX10s, SCX10, 1s and 2s, Yetis, Wraiths, Bombers. The only thing we kind of really don't want would be the XL stuff. I mean, it's kind of big for this.
So you run over the other vehicle.
So let's not do that.
Unfair advantage.
Open motor has to have an axial transmission. The aftermarket transmission housing, but using axial gear front format is okay. You have to use the actual axial gearing. Gear ratio is the best way to describe it.
Yep.
So then also you can have axial axles or aftermarket ones, but you have to use exact same thing. The ring and pinion gearing has to be the same as axial. So that's the one thing. So
here comes the fun list. The no restrictions.
yeah, no restrictions part.
Wheels and tires.
You can run whatever you want.
Absolutely.
They just have to be 1.9 or 2.2s.
Depending on, yep.
Yeah. Suspension links. Run wherever you want. C-hubs, open. Steering knuckles, open. Drive shafts, open. So that is the rock racing for 10 and under and 11 to 15. So that's what the rules are for that. Like I said, they're not, oh my gosh, things, but they are some things we got to, follow. With that being said, I want to go into one of the kind of the bigger things. It's a hot subject about classes before we get into another set of rules. Is kind of the go and no go aspect of some things. We want to come out and say this because it gets asked a lot. With saying axial based items.
So this is just everything in general.
Yes,
we're not in a certain class or anything.
This is overall
Axialfest in general.
Yes. Axialfest is for Axialfest based vehicles. In the spirit of Axialfest, this is to honor, the whole Axialfest family.
The axle enthusiast.
So that being said, you can actually go out there and buy certain brands and pretty much make their car completely, that brand. For instance, a good partner of ours is Vanquish. We'll mention Vanquish. They make awesome products. You can go out and completely trick out your whole ride and it's all Vanquish. That's not really...
It's not axial anymore.
It's not axial anymore. So yes, we want you to support, our sponsors, but yet that's not axial based.
That's not the premise of axial.
Yes. So you really need to still have, the sport of, in that case, have axial axles on it. Have the axial transmission. Have some genuine axial parts on there. Don't go all out, because that's not what this whole thing is for. This is, like I said, to talk about axial, and support the whole axial family.
Yep.
So with the spirit of this, like I said, make sure, if you have really any questions about your rig, hey, am I going to be okay? Also, if you're going to have to ask that, you might be kind of too much, over the limit. But if you have any questions, please feel free to, PM me a good picture of your rig, of everything, so we can actually see it.
Yeah.
And
if you have any
questions about it, like I said, the biggest thing is it needs to be axial based and in spirit of axial. So like I said, you can trick it out completely to the gill. It's no longer axial, at all. So that's one thing, kind of keep that in mind, guys. We know you like to make things yours, trick it out, and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But there is a point where it's no longer an axial vehicle. So
Yep.
let's keep it axial based. So, like I said, it's just in the spirit of the whole event itself. So, and like I said, we opened the rules up a lot more this year than normal.
For sure. Yeah.
So in the past, a lot of these parts weren't even available at all.
Yeah, they weren't allowed.
But
at all.
we allowed it to open up to kind of give people the option to show their what they like to do or
Absolutely.
their whatever. So if you have any questions, please feel free to PM me and we'll check it over. But yeah, so keep it axial based, guys. So that being said, one thing, this is kind of a Parker event, is the Terracross. It's kind of a funny event. I actually got to enjoy this at my first Recon G6 event.
This is new to Axialfest.
So this is where my nickname First Corner came from. This event is where my
First turn.
yes. This is the first turn event for me. So what's kind of cool about this is there's a number of different classes in this, and there are no marshals with this. Okay,
No.
so what you're doing is it's based on laps. It's either 2-3 laps, whatever the course is. It's broken down to, we'll have the rules up. This is kind of new. We'll have these rules up
These posted.
here very shortly. We have the 1.9 Wraith class, the Bomber / Wraith class. So this is the 2.2 guys. And then we'll have what they call the Go Fast class, which is the Yetis and also the Exo Terror Buggies. So this is the Terror Buggy is kind of where this all played off from. So the max is the biggest rule of this whole class is the max is 3S LiPo.
3S max, which that's plenty of.
I don't know why you would have for any of them.
That's plenty of
any of
power.
them.
That's a lot of wheel speed there.
So the best part of this thing, like I said, I come from a racing background, and normally when we mess up, we have marshals flip us over. There's no marshals. You can't flip your car over. So if you wreck, you become land art.
Part of the track.
Yes. So now the people have to go around you or whatever. But one of the cool features with this is there's no driver stand either. You're in what Parker calls a donut. So you're in the middle of the track, and you have to follow your car as other people are following their cars.
But you have to stay in a confined area.
In this donut.
You can't go to the edge of the track. You have to stay in this area.
Yes.
With
so you're
all the
so
drivers.
You're,
you don't get your own donut. You're all in the same donut.
Yes. So there could be 20 people in this single donut. You got to go around and be able to see stuff. So it's a fun thing.
So being tall would have the advantage. You can just kind of just
yes, that's the advantage.
look over the top of people.
So like I said, what's cool is so if you flip over, you're done. But if somebody flips you back over,
you're good to go. You can go again.
But like I said, it's just being fast isn't going to help you, and trying to be slow and getting around the first corner, it doesn't help because it never helped me 3 times. It failed 3 times. 3 times.
Oh.
So
yes, absolutely.
But that's something new. Like I said, it's the Terracross. It's real simple, really easy. Like I said, there really is no rules besides the 3S thing and just be in your class that you're supposed to be in.
Keeps falling down.
So it's kind of cool.
I guess the overall thing is fast isn't always necessarily better in this situation, but there's still plenty of action on the track because
it is a blast. Even though, like I said, I never made
and action in the donut too. I'm sure there's probably some
even though I never
elbows
made it
flying
out of the corner of turn 1, I had a blast watching everyone. And what's fun is because you're all excited, you're all in this donut trying to fight, for position on the track and in this donut, and everyone around is, cheering and everything else. It's great. It's awesome. So yeah, it's a fun time.
Oh, all right, let's go through some comments here real quick. Not one video do you two ever introduce yourselves. Every single video. Let's do it again real quick.
Brad Brooker.
Andrew Ziegler. Just like we do at the beginning of every single video.
One thing mentioned about, Steven, excited about bringing your Terror Buggy. We'll have a race for it. Bring it. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to go back a little bit.
Did I just hear a class for Exo Terra buggies? Now I'm even more excited to
Yep.
bring mine. Absolutely, in the Terracross race. Track art. Doom. Anything else here?
We're looking here. If you guys have any questions, there will be a trail for the SCX 24s. We're doing something with that, so that will be. We'll have something there. That was brought up.
Put your questions, comments in there if you got them. We're trying to scroll back through here.
Sorry, guys. We're just trying to.
Somebody said just 2 classes for rock racing. Oh, no, they corrected themselves. No, we were just talking about the kids' classes.
Yes, we're going
For
through
the rock
each
racing.
class individually, so we can break things down, so you don't hear a bunch of other things, get anything confused. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give you each class broken down, drawn out rules, because I don't want anyone to get confused of what classes. These were the rock racing 1 and 2 classes, which are the 10 and under kids and the 11 to 15 kids. And then we talked about the Terracross rules, which are new.
Will they serve donuts in the donut for the Terracross?
I don't know. That might actually be that might be kind of fun.
How are you supposed to eat the donut?
Maybe you have to eat the donut. You have to eat that donut to be able to finish.
Brad's not racist.
Maybe you could like set it on top of your transmitter. I don't know.
Or have a little. There's actually a game that has like a little deal. It spins around your head. And you have to chew on the pieces of food as it spins around. I like how you look at it in the depth.
Of course, Brad would know about that one, but I don't know. Donuts and the donut for Terracross. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
Can I bring my? No, you cannot bring your TRX4. Sorry.
You can bring it and leave it in your trunk.
Yes.
Let's see here. What day is the Ultra 5K? We'll be releasing that information here very shortly. Chris said donuts are okay.
James, story there. You better bring your UMG 10. I'm working on mine. I'm actually going to start building it here very shortly. Not my show one, but I'm actually building one.
I was going to say.
Build one.
I know you're not bringing that baby.
To actually run. So.
Other comments, questions?
Trying to go through some of these real quick.
Who's excited to go to Axialfest? See if anybody responds to that.
Isaac is.
Isaac raises his hand.
Isaac is.
I know I am. I'm just nowhere near ready, that's for sure. And I don't know if I will be ready. Might just have to
it's going to be...
just bring the old trusty steed and not any of my new projects. I don't have time to work on them.
Anything else out there, guys? Next week, we just want to let you know we will be talking about, what are they? Rock Racing 3 category. We might talk about 4 as well. So, like I said, like I mentioned, we're going to break these down and make it easier for everyone to understand.
And they're all available, too.
Yes. Again,
So
they're all
go through.
available. And my name is Brad.
And my name is Andrew.
Sorry, I just had to put it out there.
Who's bringing the donuts? I don't know, somebody better bring the donuts. What day does the raffle happen on? Always happens on Saturday evening.
Yep.
Saturday evening.
We have some cool raffle items, too. We have RC and full-scale stuff. So that's one thing. So that's kind of cool. That's one thing about this event. We do have full-scale items as well in the raffle.
Oh, we got to see some of the trophies and awards.
Yes, they are
Some
trick.
of the cool stuff.
They are trick.
For all the different, there's a lot of cool trophies, different sizes and styles, and for the Ultra 5K, there's some cool ones
Yes.
that are coming too. So I'll bring donuts.
What day does the raffle happen?
Yeah, we got that one.
Isaac's not paying attention. He's asking questions we already answered.
Yes.
He's looking at the comments very, very closely over there
Yes,
behind the
he's
scenes.
eyeballs.
Thanks. Now I'm hungry for donuts. 1-to-1 tires, Michael. Maybe.
Hint one of our sponsors.
Other comments, questions? Oh, yeah, maybe did we mention them on the list?
I thought we did.
I might give it away if I mention them on the list. No. BF Goodrich.
Be a good wrench.
Boom.
Yep. Man, Isaac is really slow. He is way
it's like
behind.
hours ago. You guys got any other comments, questions? We wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet, just go through some rules and recap on some stuff.
So from here on out, pretty much we're gonna get everyone prepared for the. I mean, we've been talking about the event, getting people prepared, but now we're really. I mean, especially the rules, the event itself, meat and potatoes. We're gonna be from here on out talking about this stuff.
Yep.
So like I said, each video from here on out, I keep on telling you, but I just want to make sure people hear this. You know, the rules, what's going on, and then here shortly, I know, like I mentioned, he'll have the schedule available for us, and then we'll talk about that as well, because just break it down for everyone, for they actually understand what's going on.
Yep.
So
everybody understands.
And also, I know in the past, haven't seen anything here yet, but we will have swag available for sale.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to mention that.
Than.
Oh, our ceiling might fall down.
What the heck was that?
So
Other than the driver's bag shirt.
yes, there'll
There'll be
stuff,
some other Axial
and
swag.
they are awesome.
other swag. Some
They're
cool
awesome.
stuff. Really cool stuff.
So
Because somebody asked about this shirt too. Where can we find this shirt?
it's been ongoing. We kind of, like I said, the biggest thing when we were kind of set back a little bit from RC Fest, just slowed behind. This was kind of just the start, getting everyone flowing and get us going, flowing wise. And we actually we've actually created better shirts. So this is just kind of the start of everything. These might be available, don't know yet, but we have better ones on the way already.
Absolutely.
So they'll be available at Axialfest. So
Huge shout out to Chris Jones, who just joined us from Ultra Shoes. We talked about it a little bit ago. Thanks for joining us. Axial hoodies, question mark, question mark, question mark.
I like hoodies.
Would you guys like hoodies if we had those available for sale? Would you guys buy them? An Axial hoodie?
Even though it might be warm, but I think everyone likes hoodies.
Especially when it's a little cool out.
Yeah.
Not the weather it is right now.
No.
Just sweat it all out.
It's killing me with all these things that I want to like stack them all up.
You're crazy. Oh, I see you made a stack to hold up your phone.
Yeah, I did.
So that's
You
cool.
can't see because of the hats.
So, does anybody have any other comments, questions? As usual, leave them here. If we're not live anymore, you can still leave those comments and questions. We'll revert back to it.
Again,
Check it out. But
if you do have questions about
your rig
and
its eligibility to be legal.
eligible, if you're thinking about if it might be not, you probably aren't because you're thinking about it, just the rule of thumb. But please send it to us. We'll give you a heads up, just for you don't have issues down the road. Biggest thing.
Yep.
But we'll take care of it. We'll help you out.
I'm seeing a lot of people like some hoodies. Just want to make sure RPP will be on hand
Yes.
as a parts truck. Yes. Yes, they will be there. They will be there.
Here, I'll go through here one more time. Last chance, guys and gals.
Anything else?
Anything?
I don't think so.
Anything?
It's awful quiet tonight. Not
Must
very
be.
much audience participation. Maybe everybody's too busy building their rigs, not paying attention to the feed or whatever. Or we're getting boring.
Yeah, we could get boring. I don't know. Why would it be me?
I don't know.
I'm the life of the party. The life of the party. Well, I'm surprised.
I guess it's a good thing you didn't bring this game because then it'd be like, oof, not even close. But
Well, they're always talking about donuts again already.
donuts.
All right.
Look
So,
at, you put all the donuts in there.
yeah.
Gotta love the donuts.
All right.
Well, I think that's it for this evening. Unless anybody's got anything else.
Anything? Bueller?
2019 Axialfest down our ski ranch. July 24th through the
Coming,
27th.
coming close, coming very, very close.
We're almost into July, aren't we? We're at the end of June.
What's good starter kit?
What is a good starter kit?
Okay, I don't know if
You
you're
want
talking
a
about kits.
kit or an RTR?
So a kit, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Raw Builders kit. Can't go wrong at all. It gets you right there. You can choose your wheels, your tires, your body, electronics, but it gives you a platform to start from, a great platform.
For sure.
Or you can go with the UMG 10. That's a kit. It's an awesome kit.
It's got wheels and tires.
Wheels, tires, body,
Body.
killer body for awesome detail work in that as well.
Yep.
Or you go to the RTR. The RTR side of things, it starts with the deadbolt. That's probably your the deadbolt or a honcho, I would say. So this guy right here, there's your honcho, and I think
We got two honchos. Where's Deadbolt? No.
boom,
I started out with
both
honcho,
RTRs.
with a honcho. Honcho worked out well on the trails last
One
year.
thing, plus, I mean, the biggest difference between the two, I would say, is the honcho does come with lights.
Yep.
So this guy here does not have any lights,
Not quite enough lights to make it all the way through the night, but
but it does come with lights.
can add
So
a light bar
that's
to the top.
that's one of the bigger differences between them. It does have lights, and this one doesn't.
Yep.
But they're both RTRs, so that's, I would say, your best starter kits. And then you go up from there. You have the Blazer, you have the Bomber, and over there you have the Wraith, the Jeep, and the other Jeep as well, the Jeep Cherokee. So
Yeah,
it really depends on which way you want to go. So really, unfortunately, no awesome. I mean, just Axial's your also answer right there. But it's just where you want to start at. What's nice is about kits, though, you can learn how things go together. So if you do break something,
It's
you
easier
already
to
know
fix
how it's
it.
going together. So it's a lot easier. You can become one with your truck. So,
Come on with your truck.
alrighty. Anything else?
Not seeing much else here.
Steven, the 1.9 rate it's my favorite too. I really like it. My RTR kit, that's the one I'm going to be using as the kit for me. I'm sorry, the RTR.
The one that you didn't make it out of the first turn?
Yes, the one I didn't make out of the first turn. Gosh. But it did awesome at the TTC. Awesome. Awesome.
Because there's no first turns.
Yes, there's no first turns. No first turns.
All right.
So, well,
Let's get this wrapped up.
thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next Wednesday for the more updates for the classes.
We'll give
and
you some
also-
more class updates, and we'll give you, I'm going to say next week we're going to have the schedule done. I'm going to promise it right now.
Schedule will be done next
Even
week.
if I have to get it done at 7:45 Central Time next Wednesday. But no, it'll be done. We'll get it going. It'll be good to go. That way you guys kind of know when everything's going on. But
Steven, yes, I'll do the night crawl with you. I'm awesome. I have lights. I actually have lights. One thing though, I gotta have a headlamp though.
yeah,
I got it.
headlamps.
That's one thing. And I believe it was Story that offered his headlamp to me. I didn't take it just because I know he needed it, but he did offer it up to me. I think it was him that offered it to me. They're at Missouri, and that's one thing I say I missed out. I failed. I did not have a headlamp. So for night crawl, you might want a headlamp. So, yep.
What was in the box last on 6/19/19? Oh, the sneak
Sneak
peek
peek.
box.
Sneak peek. The special prize look, whatever,
The sneak peek.
for being pre-registered.
It might have been a real vehicle in there. It might have been a picture of a vehicle. It might have been just some parts stacked in the box. And it could have been something completely different.
Like another head.
It's for us to know and for you guys never to find out.
The oh yeah head number 2. We have the one over there.
Where is he? Oh, here, I'm
Don't
going to hide him.
hide him. Don't hide him.
It's kind of creepy. He's like,
he gets kind of angry.
he's looking behind me.
He gets
like,
angry. Where do you get these pit mats?
Ooh, that's a great question. They're not available for purchase, but we do have some that will be part of the raffle prizes.
You can win them.
You'll be able to win these Saturday night at Axialfest.
All right.
All right, let's wrap this up.
If you have any questions, keep on there or send me a PM. I'll gladly answer them. Again, if you have any questions about your rig, send me questions, send pictures, detailed pictures. That's the biggest thing.
We'll be able to answer for
I
you.
want good pictures of your rig for we can tell. Kind of give you a heads up. So, awesome.
That's
Thanks
it.
for watching.
Since we never introduced myself, my name's Andrew.
I'm Brad.
And I guess we're done.
Awesome.
Leave the we don't. What do we
don't
do
do nothing.
here?
What do you guys do here?
We just break into the building and do videos at night.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
there's
late
nobody
night.
else here. So.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Comments, questions, leave them down below. We'll get to them as soon as we can. We'll be back next Wednesday night if we don't do another live impromptu at some point. Who knows?
You never know.
We
'Cause
might.
we get a a wild hair. Let's go do a live.
But for those that watch, thank you very much, and we will see you next week, and we'll see you in a few weeks at Axialfest.
That's right. Thanks for watching.
Isaac,
Push button.
push that button.
Push button.
And we are out.
Push button. Push button.
Maybe.
Push button.